Alright, today we're playing some Starfield. We were going to Neon, my hometown. Finally get...
See that
Oh, what did I
shroud
just do?
covering Neon?
Oh,
Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
oh, that's why there was lightning striking the place. So, I might get the controls mixed up a bit because
Looks
I
like
was
some sort
playing
of
Mirror's Edge
checkpoint
earlier and the
ahead.
controls are very
It's
different.
probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Catherine Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Oh, well, that's something I'm very interested in.
Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Interesting. I don't know what Aurora is, but sure. What's up? You got anything to say to me? No.
So,
Sure.
what was the plan, Misha? Smuggle the Aurora into the
Really?
city of New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Oh. Well, I guess they have a strict set of
Follow the
rules.
rules or wind up like Nishar. Your choice.
Sure.
New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora.
What
After
is
all,
Aurora?
You don't want to end up like Nishar, do you?
I don't even know who the hell Nishar is.
Well, things change, and you appear to have been off-world for a while, so let me refresh your memory. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed, if necessary.
I forgot to ask what Aurora is. Whoops.
You are free to carry and use Aurora anywhere within the city limits, yes. On my list of excuses for attempting to transport Aurora, that ranks a close third to I forgot that I had any on me, and I am holding it for a friend. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating in such a transaction.
Interesting.
If they do, Neon Security will handle it. For your own safety, I urge you to avoid those locations entirely. All right then, that's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along.
I want... What? Yeah, why was I scammed by
Volite
Freestar?
Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself.
Oh,
The
interesting.
only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city. But Ranger Price fully cooperates with our department.
What? How do they get benefit from protecting
Aurora
your space
is
for
the
free?
#1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called Neon. Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved for public use. And before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits.
Okay.
Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of work in the Astro Lounge, this is one of the most secure jobs you can get. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon Security? How about half the damn platform? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Ipside and you'll see what I mean.
Supposedly I came from there.
Worst part of Neon. Basically, it's the outer perimeter of the entire platform. We're talking poverty, drug dealers, lowlives, and gangs. It's not worth a visit. If you want to enjoy your visit, stick to the safer parts of town.
That sounds like my type of place.
Stay safe.
Thanks. I forget what I was doing here. What was my quest? I could also apply for a job here. Interesting.
Interesting.
What am I doing? Shadows and Neon. Oh, that. I forgot about
This
that.
district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Ooh.
Let's, stay away from Ebside. The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
Hey, man. I used to live here, apparently.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
You were expecting
Not
someone
exactly,
else?
But I get a lot of unwanted visitors. Kinda comes with the territory here. If that's all it takes to bruise your ego, you're not gonna last very long in this line of work. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
I'm sure the people in Neon want to uphold the hunt law. Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I think you should be careful. You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
I take justice into my own hands. I forget words so often. It's so weird.
That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. And he doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want.
Oh my god, another Council of Governors person? Jesus Christ, dude.
I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. But sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because not everyone is innocent.
The law and justice aren't flexible concepts. They're absolutes. Yeah, I don't believe in that at all.
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks. You have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
Oh my
Your
god.
stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cause credits, nothing in Neon is free.
Sarah is the type of person who'd get mugged in Neon and then left for dead somewhere because she doesn't know how to go with the flow in a situation.
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well.
You know what? That's fair. That's valid.
Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her. Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
All right, fair enough.
Stay out of people's business until you can. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you.
Has my badge protect me at any point? I don't feel like it has.
Of course, Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, then I don't get involved. From what I've seen, people who learn from their mistakes are not common.
True. So true.
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't. It's your call.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Where'd you go? Oh, there. I guess I came here to talk to him. I didn't realize. Where we going?
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City.
Oh, you heard about that?
I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in Neon. One,
Well, okay.
Just looking out for you.
you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble.
Sure.
Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
I probably know what you were telling me if you didn't cut yourself off by going into a new area. Oh my god, please. Please. Guys, make way for him. I need to follow him.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
I guess that's a new quest. Oh my god, so many quests. That's a great thing, but man, that's gonna keep me busy for a long time on this game. Who knows if I'll even finish this game by the end of the year at the pace I'm going at.
You hate it here already? We just moved here. I think you should give it a few months.
No way.
It's only a
Hey. Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Alright. What's up, Billy?
Right out of the factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
Obviously. Yeah, I'll just
Ain't
pay.
really what I need. There is something you could do for me.
If he won't even accept credits, I worry about what he's going to ask us to do.
I worry too.
But right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
This is Neon. Nobody here is innocent.
Alright, I admit I've got a bad habit or two. Look, I know your time is valuable. Here's a few credits for your trouble. Now, if
Nice.
you'll just hear me out for a second. I really need your help. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Well, that's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Oh my God, Sarah, please.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money.
This is freaking Neon. Oh, sweet. I could just persuade him that I don't want to deal with this.
From where I'm standing, seems like our problems are intertwined like a couple of fuel lines in a thruster assembly. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay?
I don't think you...
Hard to argue with that.
Damn.
Okay, okay.
That was so easy.
Had to try, right? The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so it must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Well, what about me? You just gonna leave me twisting in the wind here?
If I were you, I'd get the hell out of
Wait.
Neon and start over somewhere else.
No. You could tell me your problem. Okay.
Good work, I guess.
Well, okay. I was hoping that I could do the quest if I wanted to,
Sleep crates for rent.
but I guess you could go die. Oh well. Not my problem anymore, I guess.
Should stick to the main plaza, unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
I'm still
Oh,
interested.
wrong way.
Okay. Hello.
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now that's what I call real conviction. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
Please, I just need some information, blah blah blah. It could help save whose life is at stake here? I'm not 100% sure.
That remains to be seen. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun.
Wow, she admitted
I
that
didn't even
very
keep
easily.
It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
So you provided the means for... I don't know.
Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract.
That's not how that
If
works,
that woman had been
usually.
killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
There's a lot more... She's a lot more innocent than I expected.
It's not that simple. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay?
Well, you're not figuring it out fast enough.
I hope I can trust you. No way I'd cheat a Freestar Ranger. I ain't that stupid. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
That sounds like such a lie.
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know?
Oh,
Didn't
not
seem
a
like I
lie
should
then.
cry, so I didn't. Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to make people uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's fair.
You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the first, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
Man, you really gave everything up so easily. I'm a little disappointed.
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
Okay.
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
As he should be.
The first must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me. Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm
All
free to
right.
go.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, you don't need to tell me twice.
Cool.
This place is like my second home.
I'm a little disappointed by how easy all of that was. I don't know, I just wanted her to make it a bit of a challenge. I wanted to have to fight her or something. Beat her up a bit. Alright, let's get this thing done. I assume this is similar to what is it? UC and Freestar? I assume it's another group.
Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Shut up.
A gang.
You can kill them.
Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out.
That sounds fun.
That's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels.
Might check these guys out.
Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
1,000 credits. Alright.
Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
Alright. So, we're back at it again in some Starfield for the people on YouTube. I am playing on a different day than the first 20 minutes of the video. And I was going in here. I think I was trying to get employed at Ryujin Industries or whatever.
Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want to mess with that.
Oh, I don't even talk to anyone? Alright, job application. Sure. How many years of experience do you have working in a secretarial position or corporate environment? None. Not at all. None. You know what? Since I'm from Neon, probably none. Do you have a history of criminal activity? Yes. Admit. Man, they're not very picky about their employees. Cool.
While
So
we're
I
here,
just found a...
you better stay off the Aurora. You don't want that drug scrambling your brains.
Okay. So I got the chance to play a little bit for today. Longer than usual. I thought I'd take the chance to play some Starfield and then add that onto my other part of Starfield that I played yesterday.
You
That was my
must
plan.
be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
I could find the office myself, but I do have some questions.
And hopefully I have some answers.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
You're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps, which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package. If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed. At least the history they want you to know.
What about the history they don't want me to know?
Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much. Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious.
That explains a lot.
Good. Let's not keep Imogene waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way.
Alright.
Great. Well, good luck then. I'm sure I'll see you on your way out.
Man, if only the algorithm worked like that in the real world, then it wouldn't be so difficult to find a freaking job. Even though
I can't
got a
imagine
degree.
being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this, instead of exploring the stars on the bridge of a spacecraft.
Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure
Okay.
they understand.
Sure,
As
just
for your greatest strength, tell them you lack empathy for your clients. That will make you a front runner for a megacorp position.
shut up. Oh, sweet. So there's something up with Ularu. Is she being poisoned? Huh. Well, I'll just take all this information. I don't personally care about any of this. I just want to get this information onto my character so that if an option for a response comes up, I'll have it ready. Okay, there we go. Okay. What's up?
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
Can you look less disinterested? I grew up in the shadow of Ryujin Tower, sure.
It's always nice to see the local residents take an interest in us. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience and no education.
Nice.
Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
Persuasion. Hell yeah.
Well, at least you have some skill of value here. If what you say is true, you'll have department heads fighting over you in no time. How motivated are you to succeed?
Not very.
All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
Oh my god. I don't know. Whatever you want to give me. I don't care. I just want to get paid. I hate these questions. Sure. Let's do... Oh no. Yeah, let's do research and development.
Well, lack of college doesn't mean lack of creativity, so that's not completely unreasonable. You might have some heftier competition, but I know we hired 1 or 2 scientists based on actual work rather than education. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. Especially considering this criminal record of yours.
Oh right, I said I'm a
There's a meeting
criminal.
starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Sounds good. Anything for you, Miss Imogen? Oh, Sarah is coming along. Cool. I love the idea of going into a job interview and them knowing you're a criminal, have no work experience, have no education, and lived in the streets. I love the idea of going to an interview like that and somehow passing, despite her turning away so many other people who were probably more qualified.
Pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit, purely for exploratory purposes, of course.
What's up?
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you?
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
What do you mean soulless?
I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
Yo, I am not a nobody. I'm the Mantis. Have you heard of me?
Like, who knows? I looked at someone wrong. The coffee wasn't hot. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal.
Have you been lacking in sleep, or have you been taking drugs? You have some dark spots under your eyes.
You don't even know your own boss's boss? Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead.
Okay.
Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Why do you think I'm gonna kill you?
It's either you or me.
Why?
No one's been sent to terminate anyone. Now, why don't you just calm down? Before someone accidentally gets hurt.
What do you mean it's either you or
You
me?
don't just get to learn all the ins and outs of Ryujin operations and then just walk away. Even worse, I got fired. They don't let that kind of knowledge run around in the head of disgruntled employees. It's
You know
just a
what?
matter
That
of
makes
time
sense.
Before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Well, why do you think it's gonna be specifically me? I don't get that.
Talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job.
I don't
Change
really.
my mind, and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed.
I don't know why you think I'm specifically going to do this.
No, I have to do this. You don't understand. You can't be that good. Not yet.
No, I can guarantee I'll kill you.
At some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down.
Why would I be the one they send?
Let's just say Ryujin doesn't like loose ends.
No.
Chen fired me, and now she's gonna see me as a liability. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again. Okay, and when they do, I'm just hoping you'll listen to me, like I listened to you.
No, I get why they would want to kill you. Why specifically me is what I'm asking. I'm just some random nobody. Why would they send me to kill you?
You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
Better keep your word. I'm going to hold you to that promise.
Tara, it's none of your business whether or not I kill
No
him.
worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them.
How would they
Ryujin
handle
has
it?
connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayou. You know, the very man that runs Neon. They're practically untouchable around here. Just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Well, provided you don't get fired first, of course.
That didn't answer my question. Like, are they going to kill the guy or not?
Phil
And that's
had
what I
been
want to
Ryujin's
know.
errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dying to get up that food chain, if you know what I mean. He always seemed really nice, so a stunt like that? I never saw it coming.
Fear will do that.
Are you serious? That's the most excitement I've had in months. I feel like I should be thanking you.
No problem.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
It's not cold,
and
right?
Please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Alright, whatever you say. Alright, let's get out of here before another guy tries to kill me for some reason. I kind of wish I knew why he thought I specifically would be sent to kill him. It would be so weird if, like, your first day hired in what should be an upright company on the outside. It would be weird if they sent a new hire from that kind of company to kill someone else. That would be so crazy.
We should stick to the main plaza, unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
Alright, I got your coffee. I almost got shot for it though, so you better appreciate it.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
I had a gun up to my head.
Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return.
Oh.
Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
Talking through it was the right way to handle the situation. I'm proud of you.
Sure, whatever. So no more coffee
No more
errands?
coffee errands, but depending on how you look at it, the word errands technically still applies.
Sure.
Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
Does that influence involve a gun?
In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome.
Ah, so it doesn't
This may
involve a
be
gun.
through a conversation or presenting some new information. It's all very situational, as you'll soon see.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. You're basically removing obstacles from the equation. Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to be a trade secret. If others knew and could mimic our actions, it would take away our edge.
I'm pretty sure everyone mimics those actions, so I'm not buying that.
Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other
Sure.
recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Alright. Cool. What's up, people?
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is.
We own that?
For the past 5 years. Tranquility is a recent acquisition and we've only just begun to develop the brand. You may have seen how several vendors carry the product now.
That feels really random. Yeah.
Yes, the profit margins are vastly different at this point in time. It's more the principle of the matter.
Oh,
Keep
certainly.
that aside, allow me to introduce myself.
I understand that.
I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the
that
one
explains
deducting
it.
expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often.
That explains why you're worried about the money.
Yes, mistakes are often costly and involve substantial cleanup, both literally and figuratively. Law enforcement, witnesses, evidence, everything has its cost.
Alright.
The expenses aren't as extreme as you may think. We limit them. The intent is to discourage, not dishearten. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Cool. I like you too, Boo. I called him Boo. Whoops. I never call anyone Boo. Where did that come from?
What I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations.
Oh, what's up? Sounds like a lot to
It
manage.
isn't easy. Might as well toss in brand manager and community specialist while you're at it. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
That shouldn't be much.
Cleanup, of course.
Ah.
Are pretty quick at putting 2 and 2 together.
Oh, I don't.
And
Well,
I get the pleasure of making sure those connections are never made. Or, if they are, handling the fallout.
there might be a lot of bodies left in my wake when I'm done with some what is it called? Some discussions. I do care about the methods though.
A few slip-ups are to be expected. Just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Of course, I'll always take precautions. I want to do the best job I can.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
Oh, I'm delivering coffee to all of them? I didn't realize. Oh.
Sounds like something my son would say. And no, I don't mean that as a compliment.
I didn't take it as a
I'm
compliment.
Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse.
I am the law enforcement.
For one, our connections with Bayou automatically grant us a slight connection with the Rangers. He has some amount of influence with his seat on the Council of Governors. But our strongest connection is local, with Ranger Price.
Alright.
Yes, you have quite the history with the Freestar Rangers yourself.
Oh, so you guys are aware.
Which is why I hope you won't be an issue.
Okay.
Administrator Bayou runs Neon and is on the Freestar Collective's Council of Governors. We have a long-standing symbiotic relationship due to the contributions that Ryujin Tower brings to Neon.
Okay. No promises. I do what's necessary. I'll do my best.
Let's hope your best is good enough.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm going to be killing people.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute and junior operative the next. Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work
What
together
is that
much.
sound?
As part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
What exactly do you do
I
here?
have the glorious job of keeping all the departments supplied with exactly what they need. Anything from rare materials for R&D to slates and design software for marketing. You could say I'm the one aspect of operations that keeps this department legit.
Oh. I'll let you know if I need some pens. Let's not be so mean.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew Coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
Sure. Does Ryujin benefit millions
neuroids,
others?
for one. They aid in mental illness, confidence boosting, and focus. Drone robots for maintenance and security, tranquility for relaxation, Arbron for protection. Your work only helps us improve and expand upon these products that so many people love and benefit from.
Nice, you got your sales pitch down. Good job.
I get your point, but if anything, take comfort in knowing that you're the one deciding the methods behind your assignments. Not only that, but corporate espionage is the norm. Ryujin just handles it better than most. Competitor operatives have done far worse to accomplish less.
So, you guys don't want me to kill people. I thought you guys are just trying to be low-key, but okay.
Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Alright. No problem. You were probably the most pleasant out of all of them.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
Yeah, no pressure or anything.
That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We've reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
Yeah.
Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic we've come to expect from them.
Oh.
We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
Sure. How do I... Yeah, what's on the data slate?
Think of it as a lesson that Kelt Corp gets to learn the hard way.
Just false information? Okay.
That's up for you to determine. Think of it as the creative aspect of your job.
Alright,
There's
that's
always
easy enough.
more than one way to get the job done around here.
Sure, consider it done.
This is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there.
Sure.
Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Are they in Neon, by the way? I hope they are, because I don't want to leave Neon to do this. You know what? I could use the star map to figure that out. Yes, they are in Neon. Perfect. Okay. By the end of this game, I want to join pretty much every corporate, I guess they're, no, I mean, Freestar isn't a corporation. I want to join every single faction that I can by the end of the game. It's gonna be interesting going to every faction and being like, you're talking rudely about the other faction that I'm in. I also wonder how... I wonder if any of those factions will like compete against each other and make me have to
I've heard that Benjamin
do espionage
Bayou
against
has a
my own
private
group.
penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be. While we're here, you might want to stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
I have a boost pack. It should be
Security's
fine.
got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Oh, is it okay that I'm here? I just realized I'm just walking through with everyone looking at me. Oh, I guess it is okay. Okay, whatever. Easy enough. Cool. And we're out of here. That was super simple. Well, peace out, guys. Nice seeing y'all. I'm glad that you guys didn't restrict my access to the office for some reason. I just waltzed in there with no one caring. Hell, one dude from security even talked to me and was like, "Yo, I got some info for you." A fellow stranger. How nice of him.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
Well, it went well with no incidents.
Alright, I'll get on it. Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
I don't exactly have a reputation. Oh, I forgot about my wanted status.
So, you've gotten caught in the past. Now's the time to make new habits. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
Framing? I don't recall arts and crafts.
One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Sure. What are the do's and
We want
don'ts?
a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila City.
Okay, sounds easy enough.
The inspection will be similar to an audit. These things are usually pretty thorough. Filing cabinets, desks. I trust you can be smart about it.
Okay, but like what exactly am I planting?
Good. This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike CaltCorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant.
Oh, okay.
It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Okay, seems easy enough. Thanks. You know, there were other quests in Neon that I wanted to do, but I'm more interested in this Ryujin thing and the Freestar Rangers thing. And both of them are in Aquila City, I believe. Alright. Let's figure out what we're doing here. What's up? I gotta stow stuff away?
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
Oh, they want me to put it over here? Oh.
I don't think we typically allow customers up here.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is
Okay.
Yes, Miss Vance.
Okay. And let's steal from here. Okay. That was easy enough. Alright, peace out, guys. I was never here.
Our newest deputy.
What's up?
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
Pretty cool place.
Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great.
Oh.
But at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison.
Everywhere
Alas,
does that.
I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
Yeah.
Did he now? Well, in that case, challenge accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret stored in this thing. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
Relatable, man.
It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions.
I mean, you could have just given me an ETA.
Oh, why should I? Nothing but dirt, cold air, and Asha waiting for me out there. I like my nice, cozy, antisocial office space much more, thanks.
Also relatable.
You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Oh, I didn't mean it in a negative way, but okay.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
Yes, actually.
Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress.
Thank me.
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from this starship thief?
Got the name of 2 high rankers. First has a money man called Marco, and also someone named Maya Cruz.
Good work. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
Yeah, give me some background.
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
What about
They
Maya
said she was
Cruz?
a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
All right.
Like what?
Marco's keeping his location secret.
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
I see, so it's off planet.
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
That
Your
works.
priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
I'd be crazy to expect a warm welcome after going through a gunfight with them.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Leon.
Man, there's so many things to do in Neon. God damn. They're not giving me a break. Every time I walk around in Neon, they're like, hey, there's this dude causing trouble. Oh, hey, there's this dude that's gonna get murdered. Like, jeez, solve your problems on your own, people.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done?
Yep.
Don't get too comfortable. Those who do usually don't last long in this field. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
Aren't I legally allowed some
Expect
sort
our
of break?
employees to self-manage when it comes to breaks? I recommend taking a moment whenever you feel that stress may be getting the better of you. Just be mindful of your time. This job requires a clear head.
Okay. I'm always up for a
Good.
challenge.
This next assignment could be a little more flexible than the others. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands.
Yeah. You're stifling my creativity. What do you need
You
it
just
for?
need some easy access to competitor security. Sometimes obtaining a legitimate form of access is preferred over brute forcing it.
Fair enough.
No corporation wears murder well around here. We may take some extreme measures, but the less mess, the better. Now, if you need to find yourself a hobby outside of work, to do that, feel free. Just don't let anyone here know about it. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Alright. Easy enough. Okay. So...
You walk the factory floor? It's impressive stuff.
let's just save
Keep
here,
an eye on
just
your
in case.
valuables. You can't protect your own. You don't want to.
Oh, okay. Those aren't security robots, I hope. Let's try that again.
Don't even think about trying anything.
Thanks. Easy enough. I have to say, these missions are very quick. Compared to all of the other ones, this one's just like... just go and do this task that takes half a second and you're all good.
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
Easy peasy.
Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
Man, you guys are really in a rush.
We'll soon find out, won't we? This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
Discretion and the trade tower in Neon don't exactly go hand in hand.
Why are you in this room? I thought you wouldn't be allowed.
If you haven't already heard the name Benjamin Bayou, you'd better get familiar. The man runs Neon and has ties to anything significant here, including Ryujin. The trade tower is his baby, and the Astra Lounge is the heart and soul. You do anything to scar that and make a scene, I guarantee it'll come back to haunt us.
Oh, this is quite
I thought that might spark interest.
a dangerous mission then.
Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
What are these
Infinity
companies?
Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can.
Alright. Consider
That's
it
what
done.
we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their Financial Manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
Can you give me a break? Nah. I'll memorize every
You
line.
don't sound like you're reading out of a book. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
Okay. That doesn't seem that low-key.
If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean.
Sounds easy enough.
We got lucky on that one. Nina was making some last-minute changes to it at her own home and happened to save it to her personal data storage. Of course, we were able to access it, so we fabricated our own with new figures and put it on an Infinity LTD slate. Assuming she's using an Infinity LTD slate is a bit of a gamble, but one we're willing to take.
Okay.
Exactly. And that incompetence will be enough for them to further question this deal. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
Sounds good to me. Why do I need a
Business
dress?
executives aren't going to take advice from just anyone. Show up looking like an Ebside street rat or mercenary for hire, and you're lucky if they'll even acknowledge you.
I didn't even know that I was going to interact with them.
If you think you can do better, you're welcome to it. I suppose I can even provide you with a small allowance. Just keep in mind, business attire is preferred, club attire would be second to help blend in.
Alright. You gave me 100 credits. That's absolutely useless to me.
I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Alright. Got you covered.
Well, hey there, irate.
I don't know what this was about. Okay, don't really care about any of this, blah blah blah. And she didn't give me an outfit, right?
What is it?
I'll pick this up next time, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.